Sunday, Monday, happy days.
All right, 7:40 on the Morning Buzz. Just some of the clips there of a few of the roles this gentleman that we've loved seeing him in. 1974 to 1984, Arthur Fonzarelli on Happy Days, of course, created by the great Gary Marshall. Also had a little bit of the School's Out scene from the 1996 Scream film, Henry Winkler as Principal Himbry. Great screaming, by the way, and I'm very impressed in that movie. And then we had a little 2000s Little Nicky starring Adam Sandler there, which, Henry, you've done about 3 or 4 films with Adam Sandler, haven't you?
It was amazing. He asked me first to be in Waterboy, and then it spiraled from there.
Yeah.
And in my wallet, I always carry the coin trick that I learned for Click.
That's great. By the way, here we are. Thank you, Henry Winkler, for calling in. Actor, producer, author, Emmy Award winner. It's great to have you on the air with us this morning. And you had a funny thing happen yesterday, didn't you?
I cannot tell you how excited I am to be able to talk to you this morning. And
you know what? I felt the same way. That's why I got up so early.
Yeah, you put up a message on Facebook yesterday.
I did. I said I get to interview the Fonz tomorrow because, at my age, that's what I remember you as, is the Fonz.
You know what? You can call me anything you want as long as you watch what I do.
I do. I've seen you on Arrested Development. Anyway, I had so many comments about getting to talk to you this morning, and everybody was so excited. 95% of them said, "Hey."
Well, let me ask you a question. Are you coming to say hello at Wizard World?
Of course I am.
June 19th?
Yes, I am.
We will both be down there, Henry.
And you'll come to my table?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I can't wait to meet you.
We can't wait to meet you there. I told my wife we were going to have you on the air. And she goes, "Oh, my God, I love Henry Winkler. How come we can't see Happy Days anymore?" Because they replay a lot of old shows. You can find Cheers on 5 channels and that type of stuff. But where is Happy Days at? We want Happy Days
channel.
The Me channel. Okay.
We'll have to find that.
It's not
now,
part of
where that is, I don't know. But I know that they're replaying it this summer on the Me channel.
Oh, fantastic.
Excellent.
Well, there are so many other things that we can watch them on now.
Well, tomorrow night, Friday night at 12 o'clock at night on Adult Swim, you can watch Children's Hospital.
That's right. That is one of the newer roles. Well, you've been on that since 2010, so that's been about 5 years now you've been on that program.
Yes, that's right. And the show is 11 minutes long. It's an absurdist comedy. It's on Adult Swim Friday nights at 12 o'clock, and it won 2 Emmys for the best short-form comedy.
We just watched a clip of it a short time ago. It looks really, really funny.
I've actually been able to capture it a couple times. And
it's great.
Yeah.
Well, let me say, if you haven't seen it and you can find it streaming, look for the May 8th episode.
The May 8th episode.
May 8th. Got that. Noted. Now, on the USA channel, Royal Pains is also a series that you're involved with.
I'm going to New York. I'm going to shoot that. They're doing their last 2 seasons back-to-back, and they're shooting it all the way into September, and I'm going back to be part of that cast. That's I've been on for 5 years.
Very good.
Now, will you be on the new seasons of Arrested Development?
You know what? I hope so. They never tell me.
Oh, really?
I'm just hoping you need a lawyer.
Character. Oh, loved it.
Great show. Henry, let me ask you a question really fast. Let's go back a little bit. You see the ratings that TV shows like Happy Days got, and then most recently kind of that same time period, Mad Men, and now there's a new series coming out called Astronauts' Wives that's premiering pretty soon, all kind of set in the 50s. What is it, Henry, about this time period, the bubblegum, the jukebox, the malt shop period that keeps people coming in every week to watch it? What do you think this is?
That's a really good question. I know for sure that Gary Marshall picked specifically to do the show in the 50s because when we watch it in the 2000s, it's not dated.
Right.
There's no reference to the 70s or whatever. It is rooted in the past, so you can tell the same stories, but they never feel like they are dated.
Right, the music and the fashion, it never dies.
No, it never dies. That's right.
Well, not only that, but it was just a simpler time. It was
a simpler time,
Absolutely.
But, a lot of people were looking for the American dream in the 50s and not finding it. And, the women were told to stay home and own a new refrigerator, and they weren't able to meet their potential. It was also a very stressful time underneath all of the bubble gum.
Right. Now let's talk Comic-Con. Now you've been so many films, so many films and TV shows throughout your career. I'm curious, what percentage though of your fans, when you go to these public appearances, are still there because of your role with Happy Days?
All right. So the parents come for Happy Days, or the parents come for The Water Boy, or for Scream.
Right.
And the kids come because I write children's books.
Right.
My partner and I just finished our 30th novel for children.
Congratulations.
Oh, wow.
That's incredible.
And, thank you very much. I'm really excited about it. And I have some of my books there at the Comic-Con.
Oh,
so
very
the
cool.
parents come and get a picture of their favorite movie or television show, and the children go home with the book.
Very cool.
Oh, that is
very
fantastic. Now, can you tell us a little bit about the background on the books? Because it's kind of an amazing story.
Hank Zipser, who is the hero of the books, is me, and he has learning challenges. 1 out of 5 kids has some sort of learning challenge. Most children have a challenge. They're too tall. They're too small. They have too much weight on them. They have freckles. They have acne. They're not good at sports. All children have an incredible mountain to climb.
And now you have the internet, too, which is tough for a lot of kids.
Absolutely. And Hank Zipser, his glass is always half full. He gets himself into trouble, and he gets himself out of trouble. And the newest novels that we're writing, Here's Hank, for second graders, for beginning readers, we use a print style that makes it easier for the kids' eyes to track across the page. Here's Hank.
Now, other than at these public appearances, how can people get more information about these books?
Amazon.
Okay.
Or your favorite local bookstore. They're sold everywhere. We were just picked up for our 9th country.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. Congratulations on that.
Thanks. I mean, it really is amazing. I never thought I could write a book in my whole life.
Right.
And all I did was say, I will try. And I met my partner. We sat down. We thought up Hank Zipser. And we've just, as I said, finished the 30th novel yesterday.
And people are loving them.
You know what? That is like a dream come true.
Very good. Now, okay, Comic-Con, we got 15 days, Henry, and then we're going to see you in Sacramento. Now, I went to Reno Comic-Con here last year. And these things they've been going on now. You know, they've been touring different cities for pretty much the past 6-7 months. I mean, this thing is just going on and on and on. Now, how many of these do you do a year? Is it just kind of what your schedule will allow you to do?
You know what? It's what my schedule will allow. But here it is. This will be my second time coming to Sacramento for a Comic-Con. And you get to meet all of the people who watch you, who support you, who enjoy you, but you never see in real life.
Right.
And now I'm standing face to face with them because I never sit behind the table. I always stand up and I get to meet them right there, and nobody goes home until, or I don't go home until the last person on the line has gone through.
Very cool. Very cool.
And that is what we love to see, and I cannot wait to be in that line.
I was blown away because, my daughter, she's 13. She's a huge fan of anime and all that stuff. So she dresses up and gets into it with her friends. And I kind of, I threw on a Guardians of the Galaxy shirt, and I kind of went last year and walked around. And I was amazed at just how passionate and how much fun, these people have. And at these events. It's incredible.
You've hit on something because I did Here Comes the Boom with Kevin James up in Boston 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And the hotel hosted the anime convention. And these young people are so inventive. They spend weeks building a costume, making it, scraping together the money. If they don't have the right material, they invent something.
Right.
They use something else. And then they're all in their beautiful costumes walking around the convention center. I have to tell you that it's delightful.
It's very important to wave your freak flag every once in a while, isn't it? To just be yourself.
It's really important. I mean, that's what living is about, being yourself and being kind.
Now, you've mentioned you're going to be out there. You're going to have your booth. Are you going to be out there all 3 days? What days
am
will you be
Friday.
Okay.
Friday evening or Friday afternoon, Saturday, and Sunday afternoon, and then I go home and we start writing again the next year's Hank novel.
Oh,
Great. You are a very. How do you find time to do all of this? I mean,
you know what?
Multiple shows going on?
I think because I want to.
Yeah.
I really am blessed, and I love doing what I'm doing.
Well, that's important.
Yeah.
We start shooting Children's Hospital on the 16th of June for the 7th year.
Very good.
Wow.
Very good.
Amazing.
All right. Well, Henry, we can't tell you how excited we are to have you in Sacramento here in 15 days. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Henry Winkler, just one of many amazing people that are going to be out at Sacramento Comic-Con at the Sacramento Convention Center June 19th through the 21st. You can go to wizardworld.com to get more information on that. Henry, thank you so much.
I look forward to seeing you in person.
We will be seeing you in Sacramento.
Too, believe me.
The best.
And we appreciate your time. You have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Henry Winkler there, 7:59 in the Morning Buzz. Amazing talking to that man. We'll be right back. Who doesn't love saving money? At Safeway, it's